This week's High Five for Kids recipient never has a dull moment. He is involved in nearly every activity and is excelling academically. C.E. Huffman introduces us to Robert Morris.
Right now I'm in civil engineering class, AP Physics, AP Calculus, and the U.S. Government and Econ class. I volunteer with the Aiken County NAACP Youth Council, the National Society of Black Engineers, the Beta Club, the Interact Club, the National Honor Society, the Student Volunteer Club.
And for this Aiken High School senior, it's all by design.
We do this together as a family.
Robert Morris is never satisfied with being average.
I always feel like I can do something better, whether it's a grade or whether it's at a track meet or if it's just trying to help as many people as I can.
And being involved means making sure service is a top priority.
I feel it's important to give back to the community that raised you and just made me the person who I am.
And for his mother, that person is an absolute blessing.
I'm grateful that for whatever reason, God has gifted my husband and I with a young man who I feel who is truly going to make some impact in the world.
When it comes to his academic success, Robert is a young man with a passion for crunching numbers.
We just noticed that he had definitely a propensity for math.
Math has, I guess, a set of principles, and there's only one right answer.
Robert ultimately wants to merge his love of math and service to create energy solutions for underserved communities.
I want to start a business where I am creating different forms of renewable energy, such as solar, wind, even hydroelectricity, just different forms of renewable energy to produce electricity for countries who don't have access to electricity.
But before that, he has to decide on what's next, and he's ready to leave the East Coast for a new life on the West Coast, while his mother, well, she's just fine with him staying local.
I want to go to the University of California in Los Angeles.
Ultimately, we will support it. However, we feel that there are some great schools in South Carolina that could fulfill his every dream. And then, of course, his post-secondary, possibly his master's or PhD. California will be a lovely place for him to be.
And that's this week's High Five for Kids. In Aiken County, I'm C.E. Huffman. It sits unassumingly on Green Street in downtown Augusta. On the side, a dedication to the beginnings of the school's namesake. Inside, though, quiet halls and eager teachers waiting, anticipating another year of
something larger than yourself. And being here, we exhibit that attitude and that emotion.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to pushing them farther than they've ever been pushed before within their skills.
This is the Jesse Norman School of the Arts.
Being an artist, having a place where you can be able to tap into your talents that way, it's priceless.
Their passion to pass on the love and respect of creativity is what keeps these educators inspired.
I love it. I love it. They want to learn and they're hungry. So I enjoy working with them and helping to give them skills and an opportunity that I didn't have when I was younger.
As the doors opened for the first day of classes, we were there to meet one of the first students to arrive.
This is my first full school year. I'm very excited. We're ready for it and waiting.
And he is full of ideas and ready to navigate the vast amount of options available to fulfill his many talents.
I have photography, I have art, I have chorus, I have golf, I have tennis, and the comic book.
In Augusta, C.E. Huffman, Fox 54 News Now. Glendale, Arizona police releasing some body cam video of an officer giving life-saving CPR to a toddler earlier this month. You can see it right here. A 2-year-old girl nearly drowning in her family's pool during a party. Take a closer look. The girl's teenage sister started CPR, her father taking over, then carrying that girl to police. And get this, officers were already in the neighborhood on another call. A 22-year-old officer did infant CPR until medics arrived.
A lot of officers are trained in first aid, and this department has trained me very well. And without that training, it would probably been a different outcome for the toddler.
On behalf of me and all my family, we just want to tell Officer Gonzalez, thank you so much our daughter is here because of you.
And the grateful family hopes their experience reminds all parents out there it only takes a second for your child to drown. I want to take you to Wyoming now because the hunt continues this morning for this man right here. You see this man here? He took this excavator to go and try to rob an ATM from a gas station. It was all caught on their video surveillance system, of course. The police are asking anybody who might recognize not only the guy, but hold on, I gotta show you who else they're looking for right here. You gotta wait for it. This is okay. So the excavator. Where is this guy? Where's the? Oh, look at the dog. Where's the dog? There he is. Ah, there he is. So they're looking for the dog too, right here. All right, Jay, you guys are going to want to look up at your screen right now because I've got some great video, some aerial video, right? Looks like it might be, I don't know, from Mars. Looks like little Martians, right? Well, it's actually a woman being chased by cows. Don't you love this? This is awesome video. Now, the way that this started was on Monday in Florida, the person was corralled by those cows when she jumped out of an SUV that was stolen and crashed near a pasture during the chase. There were 3 people in that vehicle. They decided to flee on foot. A video from the police helicopter shows that the herd of around 16 cattle chased her around the pasture. Yeah, that's it right there. You're seeing it. They eventually, though, cornered her at the fence, and guess what? That's exactly where officers arrested her. I want you to take a look at this car accident. This is actually, it's probably got Florida tags on the back of it because this is Stephanie Lopez's SUV. She parked it. She's actually just a little behind the scenes. She actually got in trouble here because she parked in 2 lanes. So that's what kind of, this is what happened to her. Yeah. So this happened outside of a Massachusetts grocery store though. And you won't believe how the driver says she managed to land that SUV onto the parked cars. The 67-year-old woman is blaming her shoes. And she says it's a case of a stuck sandal, claiming that her flip-flop, well, got wedged between the pedals. And it's right to bed for you. Take a look at this one. This is a toddler in Massachusetts, and this is his new ride. And he was just driving and cruising all over town, and then he got pulled over for driving without a license. His mom says that the officer is actually a family friend. He was just messing around with him, but this is going to make for perfect memories and perfect pictures for the gram and Twitter, and it's getting plenty of laughs online right now.
Gotta do it for the gram.
All right, Jay, I want you guys to check this out. It looks like a normal, skyscraper, right? But no, there is a huge waterfall on the side of this skyscraper. And you can see that water flowing down more than 54 feet. And it is one of the largest artificial waterfalls in the world. Now, the new skyscraper stands 396 feet tall. That building also features a hotel, a shopping mall, and some office space. All right, take a look at this. It's a sandstorm slamming northwest China. Incredible video capturing the minutes that the thick blanket of sand sweeps across the city. That's pretty intense there. And the dust wall then making its way across a highway, reducing visibility to nearly zero. It took just a few minutes for that sandstorm to pass through, clocking winds of up to 45 miles an hour. A suspected drunk driver slamming into a Wisconsin deputy's car. You see it right here. Wait for it. There's the video there. Now, that incident was caught on the Winnebago County deputy's dash cam, and authorities say the crash happened Wednesday night when a 60-year-old driver swerved and hit the back of the squad car. Take a closer look. He then spun out of control and hit another car. The deputy and 2 other people were hurt. The injuries, though, were minor, and the driver was arrested on suspicion of drunk driving.